Hi guys, welcome to Motorhome Rehab Ranch. If you have a GMC motorhome, like to have one, and just want to learn more about it, you're in the right place. And a special shout out to our ranch hands that helps us by supporting us to be able to make more videos, to answer questions and all that kind of stuff. At the end of the video, I'll tell you how you can also be a ranch hand. But right now, let's get into something about a GMC that maybe you know, maybe you don't. See what happens. Hey guys, this is Jim Bounds with Co-op Motorworks and Motorhome Rehab Ranch. You remember our Mr. Microphone here that you guys helped us pick up. I appreciate that. But you know, technology is the way it is. Here, Jason, take Mr. Microphone, will you? Yep. How about this? Bluetooth. Bluetooth. All right, so we're with it. All right. Well, listen, today we're going to talk about body side molding. Everybody has one. If you tried to take it off, you know that was a mistake. You got to have it because you got aluminum and plastic, and they don't move the same. You can't get rid of this. You got to have it there. Now, if you have a late style, this is a late style. It's half 76, 7, and 8. Okay, pay real good attention because this is your instruction sheet. If you have a 73, 4, 5, and early 76, I'm sorry, you know, the ones that have all these pieces at the front and the back, and they're all nasty and beat up. See, there's a flake there. And then this, I bet you didn't even know these were in there. Yeah, all this is totally unavailable. There aren't any more of these in the world. Well, none you can use. So if you want a nice paint job on an early style coach, we'll do a video to show you what to do on that, but pay attention to this because after you modify yours to this, then you can put this on, okay? So, we're going to talk about body side molding, okay? This is a stick-on vinyl body side molding, and it sticks to this 2-inch bar that is the outside of an H mold that this piece and this piece is stuck into and glued. So you can't take that off, okay? You might want to have a beautiful side, can't do it. Or you can, like this, if you wanted it like this, you could paint it like this and leave it, if that's what you want, okay? Body side molding makes it look really nice because it's long and low and fat, all right? So these body side moldings, for the last 15 years, I've had a jig and I cut these out with an Alpha knife, okay? So if you want something that's like creative or artistic or something, the body side moldings have been that way forever. Well, I'm tired of cutting out body side moldings. So I want to introduce you to a new member of our group here, Abby Normal. Let's go. Here, come on in the cage. We have to keep Abby caged up. Yeah, this is Abby Normal. This is an ABB welding robot that we've modified with this bracket, and we call this Abby's pinky finger. It's a little tiny router, okay? And it's programmed to do this, okay? You say, that's an awful short body side molding. You got the hole here and there. I'm going to show you why we do that. But each one of these is cut out perfect by Abby. And you take one of these chips, perfect fit. I couldn't do that. It's beautiful. So this is a new day for us for body side molding, and I'm going to show you how to put it on. Let's thank Abby for doing this. Let's go back over to the motorhome. What do you think? Okay, we're back. So what we're going to talk about is how to put body side molding on a late style body mold. Okay, now again, you guys that have the early style body side molding, I'm sorry, but pay attention to this because we're going to modify your coach to a late style stick-on molding so you can use this stuff. Okay, so first thing you want to do is take the molding and stick it on there, right? No. You have to prep the surface. If you don't, listen carefully, if you don't prep the surface, it will not stick. This VHB adhesive here is a lot more reliable than you and me. okay? And if you do it right, it will stick. If you don't do it right, don't blame the molding, blame yourself. All right. First thing is you got to get all the junk, all the stuff off of your, off this surface right here, okay? This is called a wax and grease remover. In PPG, it's a DX330. This is another brand. It really doesn't matter. What this is going to do is loosen up all the waxes and all the greases and stuff on the paint and make that surface really dry so something will stick to it. So you get some of this on here. You wipe it on all the way down, and then you take a dry rag and you wipe it off. Wax on, wax off, right? Okay? The reason is this loosens it up and this takes it off. All right. Now, say we're ready to go? Not quite. There's more. This, really good stuff. It's called an adhesion promoter. Okay? And what it does is preps this surface so this VHB adhesive will stick to it. The way you do that, they make them in spray and all that. The spray, I got to tape it off and it's a pain in the butt. Take a rag, put some of it on it. It's a little sticky. You wipe it on. Preferably just get it on this surface because you're going to have to clean it off of the body. So just wipe it on, okay? You don't wipe that off. You want to leave it on there because that preps the surface. Now if you read the can, then when you buy this stuff, it tells you wait 15 seconds before you apply. The reason for that is they want it to dry, to cure, and to get nice and dry before it sticks. All right, so the next thing, you take Abby's byproduct. Now if you look at the back, we're at the back of the court, of course, there's a seam right here. Now this one's pretty darn flat, pretty good. But a lot of times they won't line up right here, okay? You never want to bring the body molding to that edge because when you put the next one on there, it won't line up. Make sense? All right, now why is this cut open? Because when you put the first one on here, you can cut it where it's not on this line. So when the body molding comes over to it, if there's any raised area or something, the body molding will bring it right back down, we'll be together, okay? This is why I had Abby Normal cut both sides of one side in one piece. Because you come back here, you cut it where it's not on this seam, and then when you go take it up there, there's not a seam, so it doesn't matter where it is up there in the front. This is important. You can tell the difference of a good quality body job and a cheap one if it comes to, not cheap, somebody didn't know. It comes to that edge. You don't want to do that. You want to come over. So what we would do with this, hold it on here, don't look over there. Cut it right about there. Now, Abby does things exact. Look at here. Beautiful. Well, we got to help Abby a little bit. She's new, right? She cut that a little bit long. She'll fix it. But it'll be right there. That'll be in here. Then, this has VHB glue on it too. This will be on there. You stick it right there. It looks perfect. It's ended. It's got a nice finish all the way around all three sides. And it'll come to right here. So then you take body side mold and roll, put it under there, and stick it right on place. Just like that. Okay? When you get to the door, of course, the door's got to be shut. You want to put this on after the door is where you want it to be. In other words, if you're going to change the bushings and the hinges or anything like that, you want to do that before you put the body side molding on, so it'll be straight. You put it all the way on there in one piece, and then you cut, now I brought it just to show you this because the last time I messed up. Don't use an old razor blade. Old razor blades are bad. Use a new razor blade. The most dangerous tool is a dull tool, okay? New razor blades. So when you cut this, new razor blade. You go to the body side, the door over there. Use another razor blade. Cut it where you can open the door. Okay? So, this is not new. It's been around for a long time. Now, the original body molding had a silver line at the top and the bottom. Problem is today, the way the EPA has changed all the manufacturing, the clear coat on that chrome will peel off in 2 years. I know it will. We don't do it anymore. So you get satin black all the way. Looks much nicer. It really denotes the top and the bottom. It's a flat line, goes all the way down. I think they look good. Okay, well, if you have any questions about this, I don't write instruction sheets. I'm not good on instruction sheets, and besides that, it would take Gone with the Wind to write all this stuff. So, if you have a question, I want you to call me. Use this video to try to get the concept or anything like that. If you have any questions, call me. Okay, if you're a Motorhome Rehab Ranch member, thank you for supporting us. You have my cell phone number. Anybody else can call too. It's fine. I don't care. We have a bunch of videos on our Motorhome Rehab Ranch. If you Google that, scroll down to the Patreon page. That's how you got here, right? There's a whole bunch of videos. I hope you can learn something out of it. If you feel that you learned something out of it, support us. Be a ranch hand. Be a member, okay? That's what this is all about. We have so much work here now that, God, it takes us so long to do it. Let me help you do the work at home. And that's what we do, okay? So, thanks. Thanks for the time. And we'll see you on the next video. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot one more thing. And I'm not going to shoot you or anything. But is one other thing that you want to do, if you've had this light out, you know that there's a nice square hole right here and you can stick your finger inside the coach, right? Well, you need to seal that, okay? So my personal biased subjective opinion, after you get this on, you bag off around here. When I say bag off, boy, it's hard to find the end of these tapes anymore, isn't it? Go all the way around it on the body molding. I mean on the light. Then go around it on the body. Okay. Then, good stuff. Black RTV. Now RTV is silicone. Oh, terrible word. RTV silicone is the kind of silicone that glues on your water pump. It has an adhesion quality. Regular silicone, 100% silicone doesn't stick. RTV sticks. So what we want to do, we want to seal. Look at this. Isn't this fancy? Electric gun. I don't get that. And then wipe it with your finger. That need a little more. Okay? It comes off. Pull the tape right away. You should wipe your fingers first so you don't do that. Okay. Here you go. It's sealed now. Water can't get into that hole. Make sense? All right. Miss that one. See you next time. Bye-bye.